Reality of my show with your host Motembe Esther, and I'm super excited about our topic of discussion of today, which is about humble beginnings. The humble beginnings, when you're starting something, when you're making those small steps, when you don't even have the whole thing figured out, but just like, I am going to show up. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep on practicing. I'm going to keep on showing up for it and all that, even if I don't see the entire the entire thing, but I'm just going to believe and to keep on being persistent about it. And it doesn't matter what I have, and it doesn't matter where I am, but if it was put inside of me, I'm definitely going to do it. So I'm just going to basically mostly use myself in this example. So for example, this whole show, it just started as an idea and all that, and I really tried to avoid it by all means, because I'm just like, well, it's going to need me to put myself out there, and I really don't know how to go about it. I don't feel like I've got it. Sometimes we just put ourselves in so many self-doubts, and one thing I know is that the only person can hold you back, it's you. The world can't you hold back. If you decide to do something, there's none who can hold you back. It's for you to just say, like, I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm just going to do it anyway. So that is all about it. Sometimes you don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to have all the resources light in place. You just have to keep on showing up. You just have to keep on practicing your art, and you have to start as early as possible. I don't think there's anything like the right time. Just the fact that if it's in you, and if you feel that there's something that I want to do, this fire burning, and I'm needed to show up to do this kind of a thing, you just have to do it. You don't have to say, I'll wait until I'm done, maybe with school, or maybe until I have all the money, until I have the right kind of audience, until I have the connections and all that. Please just drop all that. The fact that you feel it inside you, don't let that fire down, okay? Don't let that fire go off. Ignite yourself, ignite itself. Don't let that drive, that drive means it's everything. And so I just want to tell you this, that everything that you see great out there, and everyone that you see great out there, they started somewhere, and you have to respect the seasons. You have to respect your time. You don't expect that today you're going to be here, you dream about something, and tomorrow you're just going to be on the top. No, you're going to make moves. You're going to be intentional about it. You're going to keep on showing up. You're going to keep on perfecting yourself. You're going to keep on sharpening your skills and all that, and being there for yourself, backing up that dream and working on yourself. So one day I was listening to one of Benjamin Zulu show, one of his talks, and he just said something that really got my attention. So about that, sometimes the little attention that you're getting is really, really very essential, in that it will help you to avoid the pressure. Let's say, for example, you find yourself getting criticism and all that, but the humble beginnings, when you're beginning something, respect it and respect your timings. Don't run for attention, don't run for a big following and all that, because you have to keep on perfecting your skills so that you're going to deliver something that is real, something that is legit out there. So personally, right now, I'll just say I'm beginning, and I'm perfectly fine with my beginning right now. I don't want so much pressure, because right now I'm respecting my seasons, and when the pressure comes in, I'm so certain that I'll be able to handle it out, because I want to respect each and every single stage of my life. I want to be persistent about whatever it is that I'm doing. I want to keep on showing up for something. I want to keep on doing what I've got to do. So it's to say this: if you're starting something out there, don't be so worried about you're not getting the right kind of response that you expected. I just want to tell you this: keep on doing it, keep on showing up for it, and learn from everything, learn from every step, learn from every encounter that you meet, and keep on working on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't pressure yourself to gain so much following and all that, because if you're not ready for it, it can really consume you, and we really don't want that. So you keep on showing up for yourself, keep on doing that dream, keep on respecting that humble beginning. Don't rush it. Don't rush it, else you're going to ruin it. And sometimes you'll get the attention, and if you get so much attention more than you're equipped and ready for, it can clash you. And that's what you're trying to avoid by all means. We don't want you clashed. We don't want you, losing your true self, losing your vision, your old reason as why you started something. So whatever it is that you're doing, I just want to tell you, respect the seasons. Everything starts with making small steps, making a move each now and then, and don't do things out of pleasure, the pressure out there, and don't do things for some liking or some following. Just do something because you've identified a need and it's something that you want to show up for, something that you want to work on. Respect that. Do it, and do it well, whether anyone listens or not. But if you're doing the right thing, if you're doing the right thing and you're true to it and you keep on showing up for it, there'll be the right audience for you. The right person who needs to hear it, they will hear it. It's not much about, having so many people and all that, but it's all about touching lives. You change a life, you inspire someone, you give someone a ray of hope, and they'll keep on showing up, they'll keep on working on themselves. That's the whole point, So it's not much of the number. It's not the number actually. It's much of, have you touched a life? Have you met that need? Have you fulfilled your own purpose? Whatever it is that you're doing, show up for it. Do it wholeheartedly. The Bible itself tells us, whatever your hands find to do it as if you never do it again. Like, do it so willingly, so wholeheartedly, and make sure that you're the best. Let whatever it is that you're doing, you leave no candidate to fill up your place. Like, it will just always be like, it's only you who's best for this task. It's only you who's best fit for whatever, task you're in. So it's to say, you don't feel afraid. Keep on showing up. Keep on doing what you've got to do right now with whatever it is that you have. You don't have to have everything figured out. Just take the right next step. Humble beginnings. It's so exciting to start something and birth it. One thing I know, let's say for example, a child, once they are born, they have to be nurtured all through. The parents have to be consistent about it. They have to be intentional about it. They have to keep on showing up for this kid, and for so many years, they don't give up on them. So it's to say, if you're nurturing that idea that you've got, you have to nurture it. You have to be patient with it. You have to be consistent about it. You have to be intentional about it. You have to show up for it. You have to show self-care. You have to care for it. You just have to be there for it at all times until it matures to that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dream, and until it gets to be great out there. So it's to say this: whatever it is that has been put in your heart, do it, and don't hold back. Don't feel afraid. Respect the stages. Respect those humble beginnings and show up for them. And feel every moment. Be excited about them. Be anticipating about the next step. Be anticipated about the next undertaking. Even if it gets so tough sometimes, keep on being persistent. If you believe in what you're doing, keep on showing up for it. Because there's only one person who's good for that job, and that is you. No one else who can do it better, and you don't want to miss that chance. So keep on respecting it, keep on being there, and just do things right. I just look forward to you respecting your seasons, respecting your whole thing, nurturing that idea that you've got, showing up for it, being there, backing it up, and just do everything great. So till next time, I wish you all the best in your endeavors, in your undertakings, and it's humble beginnings. Bye.